Is Boris Johnson gaining momentum? Is he getting support, gathering support within the Tory Party?
Gathering support for what?
For potentially taking the Brexit negotiations in another direction.
No, I think, as I said, the only people that can do the negotiations are the government and Prime Minister and our team that's negotiating, and our counterparties in the European Union. This has to be where the negotiations take place. What then comes out of that will then come to Parliament, quite rightly, and Parliament will have the chance to appraise the deal, to satisfy itself that it implements the decision taken in the referendum, but does so in a way that points to not just a continuation of our current prosperity, but actually allows us to release some of the investment that is poised to be able to be made, that I think would come if we can see very clearly that there is going to be this agreement.
But there is a risk that Boris Johnson gets more support for perhaps launching a leadership campaign, and then the plan that you're backing, the Chequers plan, ends up not being the plan.
Well, we're speaking at the party conference, and we're in the early stages of it. But I sense a really palpable commitment to the idea that part of the responsibility of being in government, especially at a time like this, is that you've got to unite, you've got to keep a cool head, and you've got to accomplish the task that you've been entrusted by the people to engage with. And so I don't see any appetite for that kind of division and splintering. Quite the reverse.
So this does not feel like the conference where we see the end of Theresa May's leadership?
Quite the reverse. I think what you've seen already here is a strong sense from conversations I've had around the conference, from the reaction to statements made in the hall. You can tell that this party has always taken its role seriously in government, and now is a time when we need to do that. And that is what the party, I think, overwhelmingly wants.